As a Serger coach, I get messages all the time from frustrated sewists saying, "Help, my Serger is skipping stitches. My seams are unraveling. What am I doing wrong?" If this sounds familiar, you're in the right place, because today I'm talking about some common Serger mistakes that you can easily avoid. Hi Serger Bees, I'm Sookie, your Serger coach, here to help you build confidence with your Serger one stitch at a time. Listen, I know that Sergers can be overwhelming, but don't worry, I've got you covered. Grab my Hello Serger mini handbook for tips and troubleshooting tricks and links to free videos. You can find the link in the description. Mistake number 1, not changing the needles. Okay, usually I like to save the best for last, but not today. I'm giving you the best tip right out the gate because you need to know how important this one is. Needle manufacturers recommend changing your Serger needles every 6 to 8 hours of use. Now do with that information what you like. Just like they say you should change your car's oil every 5,000 miles, if you start having issues like skip stitches, thread breaks, or tension problems, the absolute very first thing that I'm going to tell you to do is change your needles. I know everyone has their own habits when it comes to needles and changing them, but as your Serger coach, I am here to give you the best advice so that you can keep your Serger running smoothly. Mistake number 2, not threading in the right order. If your stitches aren't forming correctly, your Serger might be out of order. Manual threaded Sergers must be threaded in a specific sequence. Typically, it's the upper looper, then the lower looper, then the right needle, then the left needle. If you don't follow this order, your stitches won't form correctly, and you'll end up with skip stitches, loose threads, or sometimes your threads will literally just start snapping. Honestly, this is such an easy fix, but I'm still gonna tell you to check your user manual because it's the best way to make sure that you are threading correctly. And if you need a little extra help, I have a video that walks you through basic Serger threading. All the links will be in my handout. Mistake number 3, ignoring tension settings. Tension issues are one of the biggest frustrations with Sergers, but they really don't have to be. If your stitches look consistently off, too loose, too tight, or uneven, it's likely a tension issue. But if they're all over the place, that's usually a threading problem. I'm going to make this really simple for you. If the top thread is pulling towards the back, tighten the upper looper or loosen the lower looper tension. If the bottom thread is pulling towards the front, loosen the upper looper or tighten the lower looper. Are the loops on the back? Then tighten the needle tensions. Is there puckering? Then loosen the needle tension. Always do a quick tension test on scrap fabric and adjust in small increments. And remember to get that mini handbook because there are links to detailed videos for each of these topics. And while you're at it, bookmark this video. Trust me, you'll want to reference it again. Heck, I teach this stuff and I even need a refresher sometimes. Mistake number 4, not cleaning your Serger. Sergers, they create a ton of lint. And if you don't clean it out regularly, you'll start to notice skip stitches, tension issues, or worst of all, machine damage. But the good news, it's an easy fix. Just make it part of your routine. After every project, or even during the project, depending on the fabric, take a minute to clean out that buildup lint. A small brush works good, but a mini vacuum is even better. There are vacuum cleaner attachments designed to get into those tight spaces, making it even easier to keep your Serger lint-free. I've tested out a few different vacuums over the years, and I'll include some links to my favorites, but I'd also recommend that you do your own homework to find one that fits your machine and your budget. The key is making sure it really gets inside and clears out the lint properly. I remember years ago, I was a costume designer at Busch Gardens, and we were making black stretch velvet catsuits, and the lint got everywhere. And we had to constantly vacuum the Serger off after every few seams. But it was a lesson I never forgot. Cleaning your Serger isn't optional if you want it to perform at its best. And hey, listen, if you've never cleaned your Serger before, no judgment. but consider this your sign to do it now. Just imagine your mother-in-law stopping by and asking to inspect your serger. You'd want it looking spotless, right? And one last thing, never use canned air or blow into your serger. That just pushes the lint deeper inside and the moisture can cause rust. So always pull the lint out and don't push in. Your serger will thank you. Mistake number 5, pulling on the fabric. It's tempting to help your serger along, but pulling or tugging can actually stretch out your stitches, throw off your seam alignment, and even mess with your feed dogs. Unlike a sewing machine, serger feed dogs are more powerful. They grab the fabric further ahead and feed it evenly. So let the machine do the work. Most of the time, you don't even need to lift the presser foot. Just tuck the fabric under and start stitching. Guide it. Don't force it. This goes for curves and corners too. If your fabric isn't feeding smoothly, check your differential feed, your stitch length, or even your presser foot pressure before reaching for the fabric. Let your serger do what it was designed to do. And once you've learned to avoid these common mistakes, it's time to make a project. So head over and start with this one. And until I see you next time, I hope you have a creative day. Bye-bye.